Simply Don, the whatever it is. But and the reason I get confused is because everybody now, the nickname of this show is the Pretty Girls Show. And this is a show
Ooh.
where pretty girls get together and they talk about pretty girl things. As always, we have the lovely Mary Jane with us. Hello, Mary Jane. And tonight we have, uh, well, let me first of all say, of course, working the boards from his West Virginia home. It's the great old man G. Say hi,
Hey
old
there.
man. Hey. And but the new girl, the girl that you probably haven't seen, she's a local Michigan person. She's a very funny comic. I see her all the time. I really think she's a cool person. I really like her, and I'm glad that a fellow Michigander. We talked about the Lions a lot. This is Miranda Meadows. Hi,
Hell
Miranda.
yeah. Hi, Don.
All
Hi,
right,
Mary Jane. Hi, Old Man G.
all right. One of the things that you're probably noticing, she said hi to everybody, and I don't know if that's because right before the show she got high, but she
I
is pretty fucked up.
have
Oh,
no idea what you're talking about. I have no idea what you're
should I
talking
start? All
about.
right. I don't see. Hey, old man G. Should I start asking Harry where he is?
Sure.
Yes.
Is 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 Jack in the room yet?
Probably won't tell me yet.
Who won't tell you?
The computer might not tell him just yet. It takes like 30 seconds to a minute to get everything fired up once he pushes the button.
Mm.
Hmm.
Let's see. Oh, Terry Greenbean says hello.
Hello,
He's our
Terry Green.
degenerate gambler.
He's a degenerate gambler that one time
Ooh.
asked Mary Jane to start picking games, and the rest is history. Okay, so well,
Wait, Don, what are we live on right now?
YouTube and
Twitch,
Twitch.
YouTube, and Twitch.tv.
Oh, I've gotten banned off of Twitch before.
Why?
So,
What did you
um,
do?
I said a bad word.
What'd you say?
No, Don,
Why?
that's not appropriate.
Describe maybe somewhat without using the word. What did you?
Okay. Well, you remember the word I just asked for, and you asked me if I've ever done it?
Yeah.
That word that I asked Mary Jane about, that Mary Jane said no, I said that word.
You said sucking cock?
No,
That
Don. No, Don, another word. It's like if you go to London and you want a cigarette, that's the word, right?
Oh,
hmm
I see. Yeah.
Which we don't
Yeah,
need
but
to
don't
say
say that
here.
word.
Nobody needs to say that. Especially, oh, you know what? Our token virgin says that the most trouble you'll get for naughty words and phrases is in the first 15 minutes. So,
Yeah. That makes sense. We just got to make it 15 minutes, guys.
hello, Hollywood Harry. How are you?
Hello,
Oh,
guys.
it's my old pal Hollywood Harry, ladies and gentlemen, from the hit radio show, uh,
Podcast, I believe it's called.
podcast, uh,
Thank you for remembering Mary Jane.
the
You're welcome. Again, do you want the title, Don?
yeah,
Against all odds.
against all odds. He last week got a big, he got a second,
Fourth.
No, we're gonna check on that.
Mhm.
We're going to have somebody go through it. But you see, I got to tell you the truth, Harry, and I don't believe anything you say anymore.
Ooh.
So,
Does that
by
make
the way, Harry, I'd like you to meet one of my good friends from the Comedy Store. This Miranda Meadows.
hello, Miranda?
Hello, Hollywood Harry.
She
Nice.
comes.
Thank you for your service.
She comes
Yeah.
from Michigan. She's a big Lions fan. We talked about the Lions a lot this year, so she's a good person.
Very nice. Very nice.
All right, can I say this, Miranda? Whatever you do, don't trust Hollywood Harry.
Thank you for informing me about that.
All right,
But
well,
Miranda, I do a radio show in Lansing, Michigan every Wednesday.
Go Green. Wait, what?
Yep.
In Lansing? So are you
Yep.
there right now?
No, I'm a guest on their show every week. The Couch
Oh,
in the
hell
Rube.
yeah.
It's called
It's
The
nice.
Couch in the Rube. Yep.
The couch in the room. It's nice you don't gotta be there to do it.
Very cool. Nice guys.
That's sweet. Hell yeah, that's
I have
awesome.
a
The
few
couch in the
comments.
room.
Go
I have
ahead,
a
Mary
few
Jane.
comments I would like to make. Hollywood Harry, I don't know if you know this, but I did for the Super Bowl, there was this thing with like squares all over it.
Okay.
And I won the halftime
Oh, how
or
much?
second quarter.
Probably $500, I bet, right?
No, it was a $10 board.
That's a good one.
Yeah,
Tell no, she got how much? Tell her, Mary Jane.
250.
Very nice. Very nice.
And I would also like to inform you, Hollywood Harry, for 2025, I am 8 games over 500. Do you
Mhm.
know what you are?
About 4 games under.
4 games below 500,
You hit it right on the head.
but you brought it up to 500 by missing 50% of the shows, 50% of the picks because you were sleeping.
Okay, and we're off and running. Let's see what's going on this week. We're gonna go into the
Wait, one more statement.
Go ahead.
Congratulations, Hollywood Harry, on your 5-star lock.
Oh, thank you. I haven't seen
Ooh.
Don in red in quite some time, Mary Jane.
And you know what this is?
What is that?
Look a little close. Let's see if you can tell.
I'm so high I can't tell.
Pistons.
What is that?
2004 NBA champion Pistons.
Oh my.
Chauncey Billups.
Chauncey
Yeah.
Billups.
See, it's nice to have people from Michigan around. When you were a little girl, did you follow all the sports? What would you say is your favorite sport?
I followed baseball mainly. So
Have you-
and now I follow now I just know a lot about football. And then I realized that a lot of people pay attention to football. But and I always went to football games, but I mainly followed Detroit Tigers.
Do you ever go to a Detroit Lions game?
I've never been to a Lions game.
Neither have I.
Yeah, we should go, Don.
Yeah,
What are we doing?
I would go with you. I would go with you.
What are we doing? What are we doing,
All right, so
Don?
here we go. By the way, and you know what else? As you know, the story about how we started betting on these, we don't bet. Degenerate gambler Terry Greenbeans takes Mary Jane's picks and go through his, what do they call him? The bookie? The bookie? What do they
The
call him?
bookie.
Yeah, the bookies. Yep.
Yeah. So he will go to his bookie and take Mary Jane's picks and bet on all those games. Well, since we have started doing this, Mary Jane is 50 games over 500 in her overall record.
Damn.
50 games. You're going to reach...
That's a lot.
Harry, you're going to reach that in a few months, I'm sure.
Well, only one, a very impressive record by Mary Jane, but still only one overall 5-star lock.
Yes, Hollywood Harry, but let's let everyone know you are either 1, 2, or 4.
No, he's definitely... I would say this, if I may say one thing, in all fairness to Hollywood
12
Harry.
losses.
No, it's 14 losses or 15.
I'm sorry.
14 or 15. And I will say this, that he's either 2-14 or 15. That's my guess. And we're having somebody look because we did a show and we were looking at the tapes, and it was when you got your first 5-star lock.
I hit 2 in a row. I hit 2 in a row.
Hey, Harry, I'm pulling for you.
But let's just remember how it all started. Harry came on here all on fire, saying Rutgers win by 22. And what happened, Hollywood Harry?
They got smoked. Wait, Mary Jane, should we play for Mary Jane from Miranda? Should we play her the videos?
Sure.
Yeah, let's
Are
play the
there
videos.
like they got like
The-
smoke?
Andy, if you
Miranda,
could
this will give you a
that
little
up.
bit better idea of what's going on with the picks. These
Oh, I'm
videos.
excited. Sweet.
Let's see.
They're very good videos.
And then we're going to get to the Mary Jane 6-pack.
Even though I'm held in a very weird light, though.
Hey,
So
you've had nothing but time. You weren't at the
Don,
show. Yes.
pretty much off of these picks that Mary Jane has, we're just gonna talk about them.
No. There's 6 games coming up. I will tell you both
Yes.
teams, and you will tell me which team is going to win. All right, here we go.
Oh hell yeah!
Hail to the victors valiant, hail to the conquering heroes, hail, hail to Michigan, the champions of the West.
For the Big Ten Championship, the East versus the West, you got the Michigan Wolverines versus the Iowa Hawkeyes. Mary Jane?
Since Hollywood Harry introduced this the other week, I'm gonna go 5-star lock on Michigan.
Hail to the victors valiant, hail to the conquering heroes, hail, hail to Michigan, the champions of the West.
Okay, and then you can see I have one more that Hollywood Harry loves. This is his favorite.
Because it's more realistic. People feel the exact way that this video shows.
Hail to the victors valiant, hail to the conquering heroes, hail, hail to Michigan, the champions of the West.
Welcome
For the Big Ten Championship.
Girl Show. Hello, the Pretty Girl Show. The Pretty Girl Show. The Pretty Girl Show. The Pretty Girl Show. The Pretty. Hello, Pretty Girl Show. The Pretty Girl Show. Against all odds versus the Wizard of Oz. Hello, and welcome to the Pretty Girl Show. The Pretty Girl Show. The Pretty Girl Show. Hello. Ooh, the champion. Wow.
So you can see Harry does not do very well in this, and this is where he gets his paychecks because of his fucking knowledge. Okay, we've got 6 games here, and we have 5 college basketball games and 1 hockey game. And I think a lot of it, it's All-Star Weekend, and try to get them through the weekend. So there's no teams really playing. And what are you going to do? Really bet on some of these All-Star games? We did one because it's a big one. All right, but the first game, college basketball. Stanford versus Duke. Mary Jane, who do you think?
We have 2 famous quote unquote Me Too times up scam artists that spawned a child that did the what was that big money thing, the crypto scam? Yeah, she spawned that, and she backed Amber Heard. So and Duke had the false allegation for the boys that play with the thingy, and I guess I'm going to be stuck with Duke, even though Stanford does have a very good hospital.
You're going to go with Duke. Let's
Okay.
go to against all odds, Harry. Who are you going to take? Stanford or Duke? By the way, you want the points?
Yes.
Did you need the point spread, Mary Jane?
No, I already picked.
Okay. Stanford plus 21.5.
Wow.
So we got Stanford and Duke.
I'm going to take that's a lot. 21.5. But when we had this game a couple weeks ago,
There
they
was
were
a
giving
game
that-
that Duke had like a 20-point spread against them, and they won.
Yeah, that was the Boston College game we had a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take you know what? I'm gonna go against Mary Jane. I'm gonna take the 21.5. That's a lot of points.
Wow.
So you go with Stanford. All right.
Yeah.
Is Jack out there yet?
He's on vacation right now,
What
so
does Jack think he is? Hollywood Harry? Just not
Right.
showing up?
I don't know if Jack's there tonight.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't
Let's-
see him.
Okay, let's go to the lovely Miranda, who has never done this before. Now,
Wow.
Stanford versus Duke. Now, there's a point spread, meaning that they
What are
think
the points?
21.5, which is a lot.
To
So-
Stanford?
So, yeah, Stanford gets that. So, Duke has to win by 22 or more.
Oh wow. I think Duke is gonna. I think you got a bunch of Palo Alto boys, Palo Alto boys against Durham, North Carolina. That's where
Yep.
Duke is.
Were you talking to your
think-
dog just right there? I saw you look over to the side. Were you talking to your dog?
Yes, absolutely. I was talking to my dog. I was talking to my cat actually.
Okay,
And,
Stanford, Duke.
I think Duke's gonna win. I think Duke's gonna beat their ass.
Duke's gonna beat their ass.
Oh,
What'd your dog do when you look back at it?
He
There
said,
was a cat.
Oh, it's a cat. What'd
Yeah,
your cat
the
do?
cat said,
Okay, so how about you, old man G? We got Stanford, Duke.
I think I'll go with Duke.
Wow.
Oh, Mary Jane, by the way,
Yes, Hollywood Harry?
I didn't notice that you and Don didn't mention with Harry's 7 picks for the Super Bowl. I went 6-1, by the way.
Yes,
You know what?
congratulations.
wow.
You know what? That's like saying that I say oui, mademoiselle, and I know French. Nobody
Bottom-
cares. Nobody
Bottom
gives
line is Harry Callahan came up with the Eagles for the Super Bowl, and Mary Jane did too.
What was
Mhm.
your
Wow.
what was your overall record for that week?
Just matters about the Super Bowl. By the
No,
way,
I think the game we're playing here is you pick 6 games.
by the
So you're
way,
trying to get the best percentage of the 6 games. What was your record that week?
it was
I can tell you, it was 3-4. Mary Jane was 5-1.
Are
Leading
you guys
the-
betting money?
no,
no
no
5-2.
Damn, Mary Jane,
Five
you
and
should.
two. No, it wasn't. There's only 6 games. How are you? How she was 5-1.
You said I was 3-4.
You
No.
were 3-4. Mary Jane was 5-1, tying Jack for the best record.
Yeah, but I was 3-4. How do I have 7 picks?
No, that's separate. Hollywood Harry, that was for Jack's birthday. We did an additional 7 random questions about
yeah.
the Super Bowl.
Okay, yeah,
And
okay.
that's
All right,
what
you're
you
right.
guys-
You're right. Let me find out what this was, because
Damn, y'all be making bets.
Yeah.
sent this to you. Let's
Mary
see.
Jane, you should go to Vegas and like bet.
She's 50
Sounds like you
games.
like.
50 games over 500.
I'm going to
Well,
Vegas
Vegas is
tomorrow.
a little too complicated. I only did well the one time where when I checked into the hotel, the concierge gave me $10,000. I didn't know why. And then I lost it within an hour at blackjack. But I did
Nice.
go up and down.
Is
Okay.
that true?
You were 3-3. I'm very sorry.
All right, and I'm going to Vegas tomorrow.
What are you going to Vegas for?
Oh,
A friend of mine is marrying a Chinese woman he's known for 30 days.
Can I just tell you this? That's the most racist thing I've ever. Is it David Weinstein?
It's not.
oh my gosh.
David Weinstein, ex guest of the show, Mary Jane.
Yes, I know who David Weinstein is.
Hmm.
Oh, wait a second. EarthTub says, "Happy Valentine's Day to all the pretty girls." Thank you.
Earth Tub?
Happy Valentine's Day, Earth Tubs.
Happy Valentine's Day to you, EarthTubs.
Earth Tubs.
Okay, let's go to our next game. And I'm sorry about that. And yeah, you were 6-1. I was 5-2.
Mhm.
And I didn't even want to do it. So it doesn't matter.
And I predicted the Kansas City Chiefs score exactly right. I said they'd score 22 points.
Whoa. But did you do that? They get blown
You
out
said
of the water?
I said Eagles 31-22. It was 40-22.
That's not exactly right.
my Eagles number was
You know-
closer.
Yeah, Mary Jane said 33-27.
Yeah. And let me tell you this, Harry, if you would have gone up and said, hey, listen, I said 31-22, I want money, they'd take you out of the casino. You know what's going on there. So don't start acting like you did something wonderful there when you didn't.
Wait a minute. I have a fair question, Hollywood Harry. You do so many shows and you were caught 2 times picking games a certain way on one show and the opposite way on another, so you didn't have to lose everywhere. Have you been doing that lately?
Ooh.
It's been a while.
Good.
Let me ask you this. And probably, do you ever say, hey, meet somebody that says, hey, every time you tell me which one to go with, I go with that?
No,
Do you ever feel bad about what you do?
no.
Okay, let's go our next game. Next game, again, college basketball. We've got the North Carolina versus Syracuse.
Okay, so I believe Syracuse is an orange
They-
mascot.
They are, or they're the Orange Men, I believe, right?
And they're in New York.
They're in
Syracuse,
New York.
Yes, northern
They-
New York.
Is that their nickname, the Orange Men?
It was. It's now the orange because orange men became racially, not acceptable.
No way.
Wait,
Yeah.
are they actual oranges, or what race are they trying to emulate with orange?
Maybe just Indians a little bit.
No, that's red. That's the reds. The red.
Well, it's red for the St. John. That's why St. John's had to change their name. They were the Red Men. They had to change. It's all just stupid.
I agree.
Okay, well,
right.
you're interrupting my choice, Hollywood Harry.
Yeah.
What is Carolina's thingy?
They're Tar Heels.
So that's a human.
It's the tar heels, the heel of a foot that has tar on it.
So we have a foot versus an orange man,
Yeah.
but he's like an orange with arms and legs sticking out, like a fruit.
Yeah.
Um,
Their nickname, their mascot's name is Otto.
How do you know that?
Otto the Orange.
But how do you know
That's
that?
cute.
Because I'm a
orange
fan.
and German.
Syracuse is my team.
Orange and German.
When you were a
Oh,
kid,
sir.
that was the college you pulled for?
Yep, my dad would get tickets to the game. We'd go to the basketball games all the time. Freebies.
Whoa.
Ooh,
How
this
were
is
they back then?
basketball.
They were great then.
I
Now,
think
not so much.
I will go with
Yes.
the Tar Heels thing.
You're gonna go with North Carolina. All right, we go over to the Wizard of
Which-
Odds goes with North Carolina. Where does Against All Odds go to? This is
The line down.
North Carolina is giving up 6.5.
All right, I'm taking my orange plus 6.5. North Carolina is not that good.
No, they're not. Okay, let's go over to the new kid. The kid that everybody's been writing about, commenting in the comments. Oh, that girl sure is cool. Miranda. Who do you pick? Do you pick North Carolina or Syracuse?
I mean, honestly, like, based off of a record, it's like you should pick North Carolina. But after this incredible story that Hollywood Harry told me, I think I'm gonna go with Syracuse.
Yeah, Miranda.
I told you never
Yeah.
trust that guy. Didn't I say that?
I'm
I
going for
warned
the
you.
upset.
Okay.
I'm going for the upset.
Let's
Miranda's
go.
going for
I
the
like
upset and the
Riz.
bad boy. H-Dog, bad
Yeah.
boy.
I'm a bad. Yeah, I need
Let's
it.
go to West Virginia. See what's on the mind of Old Man G.
I think I'll take North Carolina.
Oh,
Wow.
wow.
Old Man G went classic with it.
Yeah. Hmm.
In our next college game, we've got the Kentucky Wildcats versus the Texas Longhorns.
Okay, the animals don't do anything for me. What color are their uniforms?
What color's what?
Their uniforms.
Kentucky is blue and white, and Texas
Texas is yellow.
orange or
Orange is yellow.
burnt orange.
Burnt orange and white.
Texas is in the state of Texas that you said you hated.
Hey Don, who has the prettier roster? Who's got the hotter roster?
I don't look into that kind of stuff.
Oh, you don't? I thought you would.
You thought
Don.
wrong. What's that?
Nothing.
I think I will actually go with the Longhorns
Mm.
because the police department in that area do not crack down on drunk driving or minor drug possessions.
Wow.
Oops, there's noise.
Sorry about that.
Okay.
Okay, let's go to Against All Odds and Hollywood Harry. Who do you like in the Kentucky-Texas game?
The line?
Kentucky is giving Texas 1.5.
Well, when I had to go to the bank today and I chatted with the lovely woman who told me she watches sports and now watches on my podcast, told me that she was been betting for the last couple of years with her father, and she told me she went to the University of Kentucky. So in honor of Abby, I'm taking Kentucky.
By the way, is there, there's still a little bit of your skin showing with the pillow and the paper blocking your face. So if you want to completely block off, let's go over to Miranda. Hello, Miranda.
What up, Don?
What up with you, girl?
Oh, nothing much. Just being a pretty girl over here.
Yeah, that's why you're here. Because this is what we do. It's pretty girls getting together, talking about pretty girl things.
Okay, well, if a pretty girl had to be pretty and pick a Kentucky versus Texas, I believe in my whole heart that Texas has been having it too good for too long. And I think that they need an upset. I think that I'm going to go with, because there's prettier jerseys, I'm going to go with Kentucky.
Okay. Let's go out to West Virginia, see what's on the mind of old man G.
I'll go with the Longhorns.
Whoa. All right.
Wow.
Longhorns. Okay.
Now we have a hockey game that really is more of an exhibition, but there's the NHL have taken they've taken the best players from 4 different countries and they put them on one team. Like, hey, you're from this country, you can't play on that team, which to me is the most racist thing I've ever seen.
So it's hockey?
It's hockey, NHL. And what it is, both these teams won their first game. Canada did in overtime, but and Team USA beat the shit out of Finland or wherever they.
Question.
Yes.
Does exhibition means more or less fights?
I don't know what to think.
More, probably.
I would say probably less. I know you.
I would say probably more.
Miranda says more. Don says less.
And I'll tell you why I say less. And I'll tell you why. And Harry may agree with me, or he may say, "Hey, look, I'm trying to get 4 5-star locks in here. It doesn't matter how I do it. I'll lie and I'll get ahead." But my feeling, you're getting all-stars, NHL all-stars, the best in the game. They're playing on these teams.
Yeah.
So they only fight each other's wieners in the locker room?
Whoa, hello.
I don't think that's true. But I think
it's true. It's 100%
okay,
true.
Again, I'm not saying that this is people's opinions, not mine though. But you've got the best players, and the best players usually aren't the fighters. They have goons that fight and beat up other people. But the best players never really go out and fight. And are they going to want to be in this exhibition game that doesn't count towards their team, get in a fight, get hurt because of the fight, and then be injured for a while? I think there's probably less fighting in games like this than there would be.
Well, that makes it not fun. So what are my choices?
The United States of America versus our future 51st state, Canada.
And the game and the match, Mary Jane, is in Canada, where hockey began.
Yeah,
but
that's a hard.
Hey,
but you're trying to psych me out, Hollywood Harry. I'm going to USA. Hollywood Harry's a communist.
Yeah. Okay. Wait, but he'll probably take a team where he really feels He'll turn his back on the United
Wait,
States.
who did you take, Mary Jane?
She's going with the
USA.
United States.
Hey, and by the way, I have complained before about the selections of games from Terry Greenbeans, but I do want to say that this week, Terry, I know it's limited action, like Don said. So you throwing in this hockey game, which these teams are really competitive about this stuff. Now the other night, USA versus Finland, they actually 30 seconds in started fighting. So these teams are really showing pride about their country,
Yeah,
and they want to win this.
And it is kind of an interesting thing, and I think it's drawing a lot of attention.
It's a lot of good format,
Yeah.
so I think Canada did struggle the other night, like Don said, against Sweden. USA pulled away easily, but I'm going to go with the home team in this game. I'm taking Canada.
Whoa.
Why don't you move up there, you fucking hater of the United States of America?
I told you he was a communist, Don.
The Canadians are one of my for Bet Online. It's one of my jobs, so I got to go with my one of my job people.
Wow.
Okay, let's go
Wow.
out to West Virginia and see what Old Man G says.
Wait, Don, did you get Miranda's choice?
Did we get Miranda's choice? No, we
Yeah.
did not.
Oh no.
Miranda, United
Well-
States of America versus Canada.
Like it's hard because Canada like is so known for hockey. And then like the US is obviously known for hockey, but Canadians are like they all come here and play hockey. You know, it's like Canada has all
What
like
you're
dope
basically
players.
saying, Canadians are stupid, and the only thing that they really know how to do is play hockey and ski.
Oh,
Yes.
Canada.
But then Hollywood
With
Harry
your
picked
snow
We
Canada.
and
stand on guard
snowmobiles.
for thee. Oh, Canada, we stand on guard for thee.
Hey, Harry, are you trying to get in Miranda's head? It's her first time on the
It's
show.
working. It's working.
I'm singing the national anthem.
So who do you think, Team USA or Team Canada?
When Hollywood Harry said I'm gonna go with home and he voted for the team I didn't think he was gonna pick, it made me mad. So I'm gonna go with home and go USA. Team
All right.
USA.
But they're not at home. They're not at. He said they wanted to go at home because they're playing the game in Canada, and there might be like all
Team,
these.
home team, right?
Yeah.
Because you went with Team Canada, Hollywood Harry, right?
Right.
And I'm going USA. That's my home.
All right.
I like the way you work.
Sorry,
And you know
Hollywood
what?
Harry, it'll be a fair fight, man.
Maybe a little bit later we'll
Right.
all show our tattoos that we have.
One
Okay.
one would say West Virginia might be Canada. I don't know.
No, come on. First of all, that's why you. You know, I'll tell you this. I was talking to Terry Greenbeans about you constantly harassing him.
Terry. No, hey, by the way, Terry and Quinn have not liked my video this week yet.
Oh, why do you think?
All right,
Maybe because of your harassment of this poor man. Let's go out to West Virginia and see what's on the mind of Old Man G.
It's hockey, so I have to go with Canada.
Ooh.
And Don, just so you know, Jack has arrived. He says, "Hey, sorry I'm late. I'm in Cabo."
Okay.
Yeah, nice, Jack.
Hey, that's how they live. That's how the Iaconos live.
Yep.
All right,
Does
let
he
me
have
go
the
through
list
this.
already?
Let me go through this. Do you have the list? Because I can go through it. We got in college basketball, we've got
Thanks, Terry.
Stanford, Duke. And Stanford's a 21-point favorite. Stanford or Duke?
Is Quinn in the house, Don?
I saw
Yes,
him.
he
Yes,
is.
he is.
Hi, Quinn. Thank you, Terry Greenbeans. Terry Greenbeans just liked it, Mary Jane.
Oh, very good.
Ugh.
So, Jack, can you give your picks?
First game, Jack. Stanford, Duke.
Oh man, geez, he's still there?
Yeah, he's probably typing.
All right, let's go back to this then.
Okay.
Our next game in the
When?
He liked it.
He did. Quinn's the man.
Oh, Jack says Stanford, and there is someone who went to my old school who plays on their basketball team named Benny Geeler.
Ooh.
Okay, give him the next pick, Don.
North Carolina,
Syracuse.
Syracuse, but Syracuse gets 6.5. Oh, wait a second. Hold everything. Avocado.
Do this, Miranda.
You know what? I'll tell you this. First of all, I'm sorry that we threw it upon you like that, Miranda. But what I'm really,
okay.
and so it might not have been perfect. But what really brought it down. Here, let me do my impersonation of Hollywood Harry. Fucking
Don,
terrible.
just so you know, Jack picked North Carolina. Give him the next game.
Next game,
Jack.
Kentucky versus Texas.
That's the Longhorns.
1.5.
By the way, congratulations last week during your birthday weekend, how you tied Mary Jane for first. Congratulations, Jack.
And how I went 6-1.
You didn't go 6-1.
He did only on the Super Bowl extra.
Nobody, can I just tell you this? From the time that we did it, it meant nothing to me and nobody cared. I went 5-2 and I still feel it's all, that is not even a gambling bet.
But you took the Chiefs.
Kentucky?
Yeah, because I thought they were
Jack
going to
said-
win, and I did everything with that. I said they're going to win 28-24.
That's what you said.
I said it'd be even. Yeah, you know what? But who cares? Who cares? It's the dumb thing to bet on.
Wait,
And so if you want to keep patting yourself on the back, I was 7-1.
somebody's got to pat my back.
Nobody's going.
Why
to.
don't you wear your gold chains again and try to be threatening?
If I hit my 5-star lock, I just might.
But
Did
you
he-
lost
Oh,
terribly
Jack.
from that.
Jack said Kentucky. Jack said Kentucky.
Kentucky minus 1.5, Jack.
Okay, next game.
Are we caught up now?
No. We've got
Oh.
a hockey game. Team USA versus Team Canada.
This is for Jack. Team USA or Team Canada? Then you're all caught up.
Are you pissed off, Miranda?
Yeah, I'm pissed off that Jack might pick Team Canada. I'm honestly pissed off that Old Man G's been picking everything opposite than me.
Right, no doubt.
It's like
And old man G took
what
the
hell,
Chiefs.
man?
And old man G took the Chiefs.
Hey,
I bet
come
you
on.
that too, Hollywood Harry.
Hollywood Harry, can I just throw something at you? And this
Yeah.
will make sense when I explain it to you. Your record has been absolutely terrible. The fact that you claim that you pick and you make a living doing this is so far beyond me. It's like crazy.
But Mary Jane, I shaved my face today for the first time in 29 days.
Wow.
Yeah, cleaned up.
Congratulations.
I did it for Vegas.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You don't want to confuse that facial recognition system in the casinos.
Oh, MJ. Who did Jack take?
He took USA.
Okay.
Okay.
By the
We're
way,
caught up.
this mustache,
Fuck you, Old Man G.
54 days growth. All right, now we're all caught up. All right,
It's been
next game.
54 days.
54 days. All right, next one that we're going to do here. It's a college basketball game. The University of Michigan State versus the Illinois Illini.
Okay,
big-
You have more to say?
It's a Big Ten battle, but go ahead.
That's irrelevant. I'm contractually obligated to pick Michigan. Thank you. Next.
It's Michigan State, though.
Whatever.
So you pick Michigan State?
Yeah.
All right, let's go down to Against All Odds and Hollywood Harry.
What's your spread?
Michigan State's giving the Illini 5.5. Michigan State is 11th in the country.
Yep, and they lost the other night, and I'm going to go against them because Illinois also wears orange and blue like Syracuse. Illinois.
Can I
Are
tell
you
you this?
reenacting the time you were heckling Dawn through the entire Lions game?
You know what? It's I've seen a lot of reasons to pick teams, sometimes Mary Jane might have some questionable ways of how she comes up, but your fact that they're the same colors as Syracuse really makes you look bad, Harry. All right, let's go over here to Miranda. We got who lives in the state of, or lived in the state of Michigan. Michigan State versus Illinois.
It's tough because I'm a Michigan State girly. So I'm gonna have to go Michigan State.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Can't not. I gotta go with the home, you know.
Okay, let's go out to West Virginia. We got Michigan State.
Oh, Don.
Yeah. Oh, Jack.
Oh, bless you. Jack,
Thanks, honey.
MSU.
You talking to Mary Jane?
My lovely Angie. It's Valentine's Day.
Tell Angie I said Happy Valentine's Day, please.
Tell her that I said it too.
Honey, Mary Jane said Happy Valentine's Day.
I said it too.
And Don said it too.
Miranda
and Miranda. And
I said it too.
All right. And she
so
said thank you, guys. Same to you.
Thank you. All right, let's get did you answer
Old
this
Man
yet,
G.
Old Man G?
No, I'll go with Michigan State.
Yeah, there we go.
Okay, Old Man G.
What did everybody except one dope went with Michigan State in this one? Oh, I wonder who that was. All right, let's go. Our final game of the Mary Jane six-pack. University of Michigan, the Wolverines, versus Ohio State Buckeyes.
Damn.
Mary Jane, you start us out.
Now, are we coming to the end of the season for this?
No.
Not quite.
And I would say it would be in the last quarter of the season, maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, that's a tough one. I mean, lots of people say Ohio's really good. You know, they've got the best logo. It's like just some big bloody gaping gash circle.
Yeah.
But then again, you know, Wolverines are cute little fuzzy things with big nails, so I guess we'll have to say that.
Michigan?
Yeah.
Okay, and now we go to the Wizard of Do Everything That Don Would Hate. Take it away, Hollywood Harry.
No, I'm the Wizard of Odds. He's against all odds.
Yeah, but I'm saying against
called him
Don.
a wizard.
I think it's all against Don's favorite teams.
What's the spread?
The spread is Michigan is giving Ohio State 1.5.
Oh. Well, Ohio State does have some impressive wins this year at home, and they're home, but overall, I think Michigan is a better team. They pulled the game out the other night against Purdue, who I hate. So I'm going to ride with Michigan. I'm going to take the hometown. I'm going to take your hometown team down. I'm going to take Michigan.
Fine.
And Miranda's.
Miranda, Michigan, Ohio State.
Okay, here's the thing. I'm not really a Michigan fan. I support him, you know, but also I fucking hate Ohio State. So then it's like,
And the way you say it is, oh, how I hate Ohio State.
oh, how I hate Ohio State. I'm going to go with Michigan on this one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, good one. And now let's go out to West Virginia, see what they're thinking out there.
Don, before you do that, Jack says Michigan.
Oh, Michigan for Jack. Okay. Where does he say that?
In the chat.
Where? I see where he says MSU.
There's 3 in a row. Team USA, MSU, Michigan. 3 in a row.
Last thing he said on here that I can read is MSU. Maybe this thing's blocking it.
Somebody might be on cannabis.
Oh, there he is.
Yeah, this thing
Who are you
walking
talking about?
I'm talking about somebody who's wearing a red shirt.
Ooh, he's calling you out.
I don't need that.
Mary Jane saw that text as plain as anything.
Well, there was something blocking it that Old Man G took off. True or false, Old Man G, that was blocking it.
Yes.
Yeah, so I could not see it on my screen.
Why is
Wait, what's Old
Hollywood
Man
Harry
Nice
G going
try.
with?
And
be
nice
like a
wait.
red,
Hey,
red shirt freshman?
Questionable. That was questionable.
you know it's questionable why I ever walked out with you that time and you forced me to smoke cannabis. That I will never forget.
It was a beautiful night.
It
Hollywood
was a
Harry,
night.
you're lucky I was there. You were neglecting your babysitting duties.
I felt from the bottom of my heart, if I turn him down, Harry's going to say I'm not cool at all, and I will admit the peer pressure got to me, but I have not smoked any of that cannabis ever since, and I have no plans on doing it.
Brad Mulcahy did tell me that too, so I don't know.
What?
That you weren't cool, so I don't know.
Brad said that?
No, I don't know. I'm joking.
Okay.
Old Man G. I need Old Man G's pick.
Yeah, Old Man
Oh,
G.
we have Sean Morton says, "How dare Hollywood Harry try to make the assumption that Don touches drugs? Drugs aren't cool, Harry." Oh, and Jack says, "I remember that day."
Oh yeah, Jack was there. He saw us to the window.
Yeah.
Did he pull a gun on me? I forget, Jack.
Did you?
Anyway, so who'd you go with, Old Man G?
Michigan.
Oh my!
Well, fuck yeah, Old Man G.
All right. Well,
Everybody took Michigan.
uh,
Do we have more?
Everybody hates Ohio
that's
State,
right.
and that makes
Jack
me
looked
happy.
out the window and saw us. Did you think Harry was taking me out to get me? What do they call it when you do that? Smoke the cannabis?
Okay.
Do drugs?
No, when you smoke it, what are you supposed to get it from it?
Wacky tobacco?
No.
High as a cut. High as a kite.
There you go. Could you see? Did I seem different when I came back, Jack? Did I see under the influence of the cannabis?
Jack says there was no gun pointed at anyone, followed by, "That's exactly what I thought Harry was going to do."
So you thought he took me out there. Why didn't you warn me?
Don was flying around like a bumblebee in September.
You son of a bitch. You just said that? After I saw him hand you something and light it with the lighter.
And then he says, "You smelled different, Don."
Yeah, see what you did?
See, Hollywood
Yeah.
Harry, you
Yeah.
shouldn't do this to your friends.
Let me tell you this. You may have had Jack as your best man. But do you have a sport jacket the same style that Jack has?
That was a classy move by you. I gotta admit, that was a classy move.
And we both wore it. When did we wear it last, Jack?
New Year's.
Yeah.
But you got it for the birthday. Sweet 16.
Yep. All right. So now, all right, Miranda, the next thing we do is this.
Hold on. You guys might not know this, but Jack just said August 13th, 2022 is when that occurred. So that was when Hollywood Harry pushed his cannabis on you, Don.
That was
Wow.
when Seuss. It was the Arena Football Championship game.
I don't know if you noticed this, Harry. I'm not laughing. I'm not having fun bringing back all these memories.
All right, the next part of the show.
Next part of the show, and I was trying to explain to Miranda. Now, what Harry does is this, because Harry understands the makeup of a woman and what makes a woman really beautiful. So what we do, Old Man G, first of all, there is a pretty prince who's celebrating a birthday today, and that's Mary Jane's dog. Hello, puppy. Hello. Hello. Can you move it up a little bit? Oh, I guess not. Oh, there
He
we go.
wouldn't sit still for her hat picture.
But today is her birthday. She was born on Valentine's Day. And you say
Wow.
she's 5 years old, Mary Jane?
Yes, she was a pandemic baby.
Cute.
Okay, but anyway, so now what we do is Old Man G has 5 women. Sometimes there's a kind of a title over them, like they all come from this. They're all figure skaters, but whatever it is now time. And then what Harry will do, he will say lights on or lights off. If you turn the lights on, he's telling this woman, get out of the bedroom. I'm not interested. If he says lights off, you can see him bringing up the and she hops under the blanket. Okay, so it's
Ooh.
lights on, lights off. All right, and the host of this is Old Man G. Hi, Old Man G.
Hey there. This week we have for Valentine's Day the Victoria's Secret models.
Mm.
And the first one up is Dutes and Crows.
Who?
Dutes and Crows.
Okay, so you can kind of, Miranda, you'll be able to tell a little bit about
Gorgeous.
the way
Absolutely.
we talk. Okay, wait. I go first, and then we'll go to you. And you might want to listen a little bit because we know Hollywood Harry's traits, what he likes. All right? It seems like
if Hollywood Harry should do this or not.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Hollywood
yeah,
Harry is the one that says lights on or lights off.
And
We
I just
do our
I give
opinion.
my input after everyone gives theirs.
Yeah.
Okay. So, but what is this girl's name, Old Man G?
Dutes and Crows.
Dutes and Crows.
Never heard of her.
I've never heard of her either. And I personally don't think, I think that she wouldn't be very cool with Harry. She probably looks like she's not a cannabis smoker, so she would put Harry down. And I think Harry would get the vibe that she wasn't really interested in him because of that. So I'd say this is a lights on. Take a walk outside, honey. All right.
Wow.
Mary Jane, what do you think?
She does look like she has a petite frame. And for that petite frame, they does look like false augmented quote unquote breasts. The face seems cute enough. Hollywood Harry's tricked me lately, you know.
Oh, I forgot that. But he's only been here half the time. Tricked you lately.
That's true. I'm gonna say lights off because she's got some muscles on her frame for as tiny as she is.
Mm.
So lights off. Let's go to Miranda.
Yeah, I'm gonna say I think me and Hollywood Harry are the same. I think I'd go lights off.
Lights off?
Yeah.
All right. So let's go into the bedroom of Hollywood Harry.
No, don't you want Old Man G's opinion?
Oh, I forgot. Yes, go ahead. Old Man G. Yes.
Say this is a lights on one.
Lights on? So I said lights on. What did you say, Mary Jane?
Lights off?
Okay. Now we go to Hollywood Harry. 2-2 over here.
Well, even though she looks like she's a very beautiful woman, I don't particularly really care for like runway models with the long legs. I like a smaller girl. I love girls maybe 5'1", 4'11". She looks just like too much like a regular average run of the mill model, and it just doesn't do it for me. The lights are going on.
Wow.
Harry, she is the most thick and fit of all these. These are Victoria's Secret's models.
Okay, yeah, just
Not
Okay.
high fashion models.
Okay, let's go
doesn't
to
do it.
Old Man G. Who is next here?
Next up is Erin Heatherton.
Erin Heatherton.
Let me search her height.
Okay. I'm going to tell you this. She seems like she's really bratty. So I say Hollywood Harry says lights on.
Yeah, I'm gonna jump in right here and say I'm gonna say lights on too. I think she's too tall. Too tall, too basic.
Don?
Mary Jane?
Yes, thank you. I will say again, these are not supermodels. These are Victoria's Secret models. None of them are that like perfect waif, Paris runway thing. She has very good childbearing hips.
I'll say.
And the breasts might actually be some version of natural because they look actually pushed up rather than carved out. The eyes, I can't tell the color, but they look bedroomy. Let's go lights off.
Lights off. Whoa. What did you say, Miranda?
I said lights on.
I said lights on. But now let's go out to West Virginia.
I'll say lights on too.
Ooh. She seems so bratty.
Why, old man G?
I don't know. Just, I mean, well, if you didn't like the first one, I feel like they're all just going to fall in the same
Okay.
camp. Pretty much, they're all of the
Okay.
same breed.
Do you think she seems a little bratty?
I don't know about bratty, but Miranda made some good analysis. I liked what she said there. To kind of like ordinary. Childbearing hips. Who said that? Mary Jane?
Yes, I did.
I concur 100%. But I mean, she looks like she's too in shape for me. Those legs are something else. I mean, it looks like she could be a running back in the NFL. And I don't mean that in a bad way. I mean that her legs are spectacular. I mean, she's too much work for me. I mean, I could try to go with the best of them, but she looks like she'd bury me. So I'm going to say lights on.
Ooh.
I believe I'm 2 for 2. All
Nice,
right.
Don.
Thank you. Congratulations to me. All right, let's go to the next girl, old man G.
Next up's Miranda Kerr.
Miranda Meadows. We've got these pictures of Miranda with her topless.
Yeah, literally.
All right, I
That'd
am
be
going to
so
say this
funny.
girl seems so. There's nothing spectacular at all about her. It even looks like her legs, probably not, but by comparison to the others, a little thick. And when you say running back, she could be a running back. They seem a little thick, but compared to others. All right, Mary Jane, what do you think?
I'm going to say lights off. Boobs are bigger than anything else. She is very petite. She is very tiny. I'm going to say lights off. She's tiny Hollywood Harry with big boobs.
Okay, let's go to Miranda.
Yeah, I think this is a not your ordinary girl. I think it's gonna be a lights off situation.
Lights off.
I'm doing lights off.
Lights off. All right, let's go out to West Virginia. What are you thinking in West Virginia?
I think I'll just go with the lights on again.
Ooh.
Old man G, wow.
All right, but it doesn't matter because I said lights on too. Miranda said lights off. What did you say, Mary Jane?
Lights off.
So it's, again, 2-2 from the supposed experts. But let's go to the man whose vote is the only one that really counts. Hollywood Harry Callahan.
Well, I got to say, the boys in this on this woman were 100% wrong. The ladies, Miranda, MJ, you both nailed it cold.
Hollywood Harry, it's Mary Jane.
Mary Jane, sorry. Mary Jane, and Miranda, you guys nailed it.
Nice.
Mary Jane, yes, the petite body, correct, nailed it. Love the legs, love the tiny stomach. and the boobs are spectacular. And she looks like she's very pretty. Lights are staying off. Nice job, ladies.
Thank you.
Okay, old man G, we fucked up. All right, let's go to our next girl.
Next up is Candace Swanepoel.
Pass.
All right, she seems like a real filthy. Of the people that are there, her value system is probably lower than most. She's probably fucked a lot of dudes, and I don't think that's something Harry likes.
Don, slut shaming is not appropriate.
Okay, in this game, it's perfectly fine, and this fucking slut deserves it.
Whoa.
I say, Harry says, lights on. Let's go out to Mary Jane. What do you think?
Boobs are small, hips are too wide, and she looks like she smelled something yucky. So I'm going to say lights on.
You don't see her and think, oh, before she took this picture, she was backstage sucking somebody off?
I mean, I don't see how that's relevant or displayed in the photo. Her lipstick's not smudged. Her foundation's not rubbed off. Her eye makeup's not running.
Okay. Maybe she was very quick to do the little touch up. Hey, they're calling you. What's her name again, old man G?
Candace Swanepoel.
Candace?
Yes.
Candace, come on, you're next. Come on. Okay. All right, so did I've said what I said. Okay, let's go to Miranda.
As Don, I do agree with your statement that she's probably, really fun time. I think she's basic, just like the first two. What are you gonna do? I think it's a lights on situation.
Lights on. Whoa. Okay. Yeah. What did you say, Mary Jane? Lights on or lights off?
I said lights on.
I think we all said lights on.
3 lights on. Hi-Fi Protege said lights off, pro. Okay, let's go to West Virginia. What do you think there?
I'd say lights on too.
Lights on. 4 lights on. But now we go to the man whose vote counts. It is Hollywood Harry. What do you think, Harry?
All four of you, you nailed it. Nailed it. Lights on. Her legs are. Look at those legs. They're too long. Way too long. Way too long.
Nice. We killed that.
Okay. You remember, Miranda? You nailed it. You said just like the first two. Exactly right. Bingo.
Yep. Exactly.
Okay. Dope call.
Let's go to our next girl there, old man G.
The final one is Adriana Lima.
Adriana Lima. Okay, to start out, it looks like someone just punched her in the face. And I don't think that recently punched in the face look is really that good. So I say lights on. Mary Jane?
Petite frame. Big boobs.
Are they big?
No, I don't think they're that big.
I think the top is hiding them from being.
No, Hollywood Harry, she would not fit in less than a C. No A, no B. It's either a C or a double D.
Okay.
Those are double Ds.
Yes, it could be. That's a very tiny frame.
What are you saying? What are you saying then, Mary Jane?
Well, Hollywood Harry's already arguing, and the face might be improved if it was punched in the face.
She was punched in the face. That's the reason she looks that way. She's probably, her nose is like all bruised.
No, it's straight and intact. I'm just not a fan of the smile. It's like
because she was recently punched in the face. Her whole face hurts.
No, but I'll I'll just say this is going to be my only lights on, I believe.
Lights on. Okay, I said lights on. You said lights on. Let's go
Even
to.
though I think Hollywood Harry'd be crazy not to do lights off. I'll say lights on finally.
Let's go to Miranda. Let's see what Miranda has to say about this.
I am struggling here, mainly because you guys are picking lights on, but I initially thought it would be a lights off situation. And I think I'm gonna go with lights off because blonde bitches suck. We all know we like a girl with dark hair. Straight up.
Now let me ask you this:
So lights off.
Lights off. Do you think she's got a big mound of bush puss?
Absolutely.
Okay, let's go out to West Virginia.
Say lights on.
Lights on. 3 lights
Oh
on.
man, gee. Oh my
one
goodness.
one light off. What does Hollywood Harry say?
Sometimes the person you would think that you would like, you just don't for some reason. And whether she was punched in the face or not,
I heard she was.
well, let's just say that she wasn't. Even though the last female that I said lights off is kind of similar shaped, this one just doesn't do it for me. Lights are staying on.
Wow.
Just kind of
Hollywood
boring,
Harry,
and
the
I don't like
other
boring.
little tiny brunette was more spectacular than this one. Absolutely.
Yes, and I think that whatever that top is that she's wearing is definitely making her breasts look bigger than they really are.
But Hollywood Harry, what I look for to see
Yep.
is you have to see how much they go over the ribs. There's just a slight bit right there.
But boy, bras can be very deceiving.
They can be deceiving, but you have to see the way that skin is there. You can tell if it's fake or real or how big it is.
Gotcha. Thank
You know
you for
what?
that tip.
One thing that I saw, and I know that we've talked about this, but when I saw her, I would think in a competition of beauty, she would lose to Fortune Feinstein. I don't think she's.
Would she lose to Dave Weinstein?
He might have looked better on the runway than her.
All right, so what we've done, that's it, right, old man G?
Yes.
It's really funny in closing. I remember getting ready for the show. I remember saying, I'll bet my life Hollywood Harry tries to say he has 4 wins in the 5-star locks. And he did that, so I was right about that.
Good job, Don.
We have to go through it. We wrote, what was that day that we had the video where Harry was talking? And it was his first win. It was his first win.
Yes, it was September. Now, it was discussed after the fact, shortly after the fact, on September 8th, 2024. It was within a few weeks, 1 week or 2 weeks, previous to that was your first win.
Yeah, so that was his first
losses.
win.
9 losses.
Yeah, so you were 1-9, and we got to take it from there. But there's a little, that's from September. So there's all the rest is September, October, November, December, January. So probably close to 5 months of possibilities. Wow. But we're gonna have somebody look into it, and it's like I said before, Harry. I'm pulling for you to get a lot of wins. There's nothing I'd rather see than you just do.
But Don, for every win he gets like 3 to 5 losses. He's down 14.
Can I tell you this? This is what made me fucking crazy, because after his series of just sleeping through the show, he's not even putting in bets on these anymore. And when he came to be and he said he's going to do another, I don't think anybody has any confidence in him at all picking sporting events.
I think they need to change it because the word 5-star lock has clearly been tainted from Hollywood Harry. He invented it and then he tainted it.
And I won my last one.
Yeah, yes, so you definitely have won 2. You've definitely won 2. I will say that. 4, I think you're full of shit.
And Mary Jane, I gotta say that I don't know if Don's rooting for me. I think that might be a little hog watches
I am.
because
I
last
am.
week when it was 4-2 Tampa Bay, and then it was 4-3, and I said my 5-star lock is looking good, Mary Jane, between me, Jack, and Don said we got a whole period to go, buddy boy.
Ooh.
Well, one of the reasons, hold on, Mary Jane, I need to say this because I'll tell you this, you piece of shit. You were talking about one of the original 6 teams, the Detroit Red Wings, it's the only hockey team that I've ever cared about. You don't remember in the late 90s when Detroit was winning Stanley Cup after Stanley Cup?
Oh, I do too. The rivalry between the Avalanche was beyond intense.
It was great. It was a great time of hockey.
Why isn't that name offensive? You shouldn't be able to talk about bloody vaginas like that.
Whoa. Oh my. And on that note.
All right, let's see. First,
Stephen, I have a question.
Yeah,
if Hollywood Harry and all of us, we're not sure how many wins he has, but are we 100% confident he has 14 losses on 5-star locks?
No. I know for absolutely positive because Harry said it, everybody said it. He was 1-9 at one point. And that was
I might have 8 5-star locks at this point, I think. I might.
Wins?
Yeah.
Double. Last week you said 4 and you only won 1.
Let me ask you a question. Do you think now you're floating around like high on that cannabis and you're making up numbers in your head?
I'm like that dog in that cannabis movie. What was that movie?
It's really
with Dave Chappelle.
I think it was a TV commercial you're referring to where the person gets high and the dog's like, I wish you didn't get high.
Was it Pootie Tang?
Was it Pootie Tang?
Not with Jamie Foxx.
Old Man G. Was it Pootie Tang?
I don't think so.
What was the movie where Dave Chappelle is selling weed with his buddy?
Friday.
No,
Mac and Devin go to high school. Something like
damn it.
Half Baked.
Half Baked.
Oh,
Half Baked. And the dog is high as a kite. Yeah, I'm like that. Remember the dog is floating out in there?
Can I just say something? I'm not trying to be mean to you, but it doesn't make you look good when you say this all the time.
It makes me look cool.
No, it doesn't.
It does.
Can I say this? A guy, I don't know if I ever told you this, but it was kind of a very big moment for me, and it showed my street credibility. One time I'm doing the audience warrant for Jimmy Kimmel Live. I'm getting the audience to do this. All of a sudden, I feel somebody put their hand on my back, and I start to turn around. They put their hand in my hand, shook my hand, whispering in my ear. It was Snoop Dogg coming over to say hello, and he said, "You the shit."
Mm-hmm.
So I don't need to smoke the cannabis.
Yeah, but you know what I got?
What?
I got Quinn in my corner.
All right.
That's all I need is Quinn in my corner. That's all I need.
Let's go through this. Let's start out with some social media you might like to give up. Miranda, is there anything you'd like to say? How people could get in touch with you, or any big shows you have coming up, or anything like that?
Miranda Meadows on Instagram, and then yeah, that's pretty much it. I got Comic Wars at the end of the month, which is the show I run at the Improv.
What's the name of it?
Comic Wars.
And what do they do in that show?
It's like a roast battle show.
Never invited Don Barris to that. By the way, a quick little thing here. Snoop Dogg beats Quinn 100 times out of 100 times.
Who wrote that?
And it says Don wins. That is the commissioner?
The commissioner, Terry Greenbeans.
Who said that about Quinn, though?
Terry Greenbeans.
Terry Greenbeans, the commissioner.
That wasn't very nice, Terry.
Okay, do you have anything else you'd like to promote?
No, that's it.
How often do you do that show at the Improv?
Once a month, last Monday of the month.
Last Monday of the month? I can't go, but thanks for inviting me. I have to do the
yeah, because you have
Ding Dong show.
the Ding Dong show.
Okay, let's go over to Hollywood Harry. Any social media to give out?
Yeah, how about on Twitter? I'm at AAO Harry. Also, FanDuel TV. Cousin Sal and I were on today nationwide. If your cable provider has FanDuel TV, check us out every Friday with giving out picks. And by the way, Don, this weekend is the NBA All-Star game. I gave out, see if this hits, Steph Curry at 7-1 since the game's in San Francisco to be the All-Star MVP. 7-1, Steph Curry. And also, Bet Online. You can check my videos out on there too, and the Against All Odds podcast with Cousins Al twice a week on the Ringer Podcast Network, run by Bill Simmons, Don's friend.
Hollywood Harry, the commissioner says, just to back up his point, Quidden did not make gin and juice. And then Sean Morton follows it up. Very true. Quinn has yet to make any juice.
Oh, that's harsh.
He's a virgin.
That's harsh. That was kind of funny, but that's harsh.
If I may say this, it was nice to see you, Harry. When you didn't come at the opening of the show, I thought, old sleepyhead, and I was going to text you to see if you were coming.
I did wake up at 10. I had set my alarm for 10:24.
Well, may I say 10:24?
Well, remember, I'm an hour behind you guys.
Oh, see, it's like 9:24. Well,
right.
I appreciate it. I think it was nice to have you on the show. I'm sorry if we spoke the truth. Just a lot of people are tired of your bullshit with your 5-star lock bullshit. You just can't do it like a regular person. Say, hey, I lost this week. No,
I should have came back. You know what? Maybe too late. Maybe I was thinking making Canada a 5-star lock, but I'll leave it alone.
Wait a minute. You want to make Canada a 5-star lock?
No.
We got to ask Terry Greenbeans what he thinks. Terry Greenbeans.
I'm backing out.
If Harry wanted to make Canada a 5-star lock, would you accept that? Yeah, let's just see what he says. He says he'll allow it.
I'm out. No.
I support Harry on his 5-star lock of Canada. So people are getting behind
That's a Canadian. That's
no,
a Canadian.
He's not a Canadian. He's an Australian. 2 different countries.
He's a Canadian that lives in Australia.
Oh, thank you. Look who has all the
Thank you,
facts.
Omanji. Sometimes it takes a male voice for people to listen to you properly.
From SUV Canada. That's Hollywood. Okay, Mary Jane, do you have any social media to give out?
Oh, me? On Instagram, A with the circle, THESMOKING, MARYJANE. And on I don't think I like it anymore, the Twitter X thing, but if you insist, please remove after the A with the circle, remove the THE. Thank you.
Miranda, good to hang out with you tonight.
Good to hang out.
Nice.
So we're going to cut it off before I get a chance to give my social media?
No, I was just saying, I wanted to make sure I said thanks, Miranda, for coming on.
Miranda, I will say this.
Yeah,
you
it
were
was
very
nice
fun. She really is a cool girl and very funny.
Thank you.
She's got a great sense of humor. She belongs at the Comedy Store. No, look, you're doing the Harry. Avocado.
And can I add that, Don, since we've been doing the special guest females every week, I gotta say, if we totaled up their record, it isn't terrible. It's pretty good.
Everybody's 4-2.
Yeah.
Everybody who came on. Maybe I know at least 3 or 4 are 4-2.
Does anyone have as bad of a bambling record as Harry?
Nobody. Not even close.
Wow.
First of all, he's got I think it's like close to 40 losses. 2 wins and 40 losses. But we're going to find out. And then we'll have an app. And by the way, we're about to find out how many shirts it's going to take me to set the world record, because Mary Jane has been very gracious to help me organize my shirts. And when we have them all locked up, I'm going to the Guinness Book of World Records saying, hey, here we go. And when we do that. But what I'm leading to, if you want to help me out in this quest to set the world record for the most different shirts worn on consecutive days, I'm getting close to 2,400. All right,
Wow.
2,400 days, 2,400 shirts. And Mary Jane can testify. There's a lot of shirts in my apartment, aren't there?
Many.
Anyway, so if you want to
You
send
get
those,
1,000 more, you're gonna have to sleep in your car.
anyway, if you want to help me out, the guy who did this, who originally set the record, Harvey Pollack, he never bought a T-shirt. I've bought 2/3 of my T-shirts. So if you could help out and send any 2XL,
Wait, Don, you have like 1,000 more days until you beat him, right? Wait,
possibly, we're gonna find out
Give
for
or
sure.
take.
Yeah,
Give or take.
we're gonna find out very soon the exact amount of days. Yeah, 3 more
cool.
years. But I'm just saying, it doesn't sound like it. But I'm looking at, wow, that's another $200 I just spent on T-shirts.
Yeah.
And to get a T-shirt at $15 is a deal. So if you have any T-shirts 2XL or larger, Harry has donated a bunch, and I've been very appreciative of that. And I've worn those.
I haven't seen one yet, but
What do you?
on the show.
I'll point
On the
them all.
show. On the show.
Well, this is one day of 7, Hollywood Harry. You have to follow his Instagram. You're not even on Instagram, are you?
I'm not.
Yeah,
People say I should be.
Yeah.
you really should be.
You really, and it's
Don,
because
I'll let you know.
But anyway, here's what I want to say. If you have any 2XL or larger shirts, send them me. I'll wear anything. Let's say it's your Hope Middle School. Let's say your mom was a hooker and she used to take nudies and make T-shirts out of them. Send it to me, 2XL. Send it to Don Barris, 7190 Sunset Boulevard, number 153, Los Angeles, California, 90046. Again, I want to thank the wonderful Miranda Meadows, Hollywood Harry Callahan, the best person in the world, Mary Jane. But for now, it's time to say, oh, and also, how can we forget a guy who I'm just very glad that he made it today. I was trying to tell him before the show, and I don't know if he believes me. There was a possibility he wasn't going to be able to make it. And I realized, man, if that's going to suck, him just not being there. So I can't tell you how much we appreciate you here all the time, old man G.
Yes, old man
You're
G.
the best. And
Yeah.
maybe for Christmas this year, we'll make a calendar of you in sexy, revealing outfits. And so around
Send it to
Christmas,
me.
I'll buy it.
see, I think you've already sold 2 right now.
Sounds in the back.
And we haven't even really even opened it. We haven't even taken a picture yet. So I don't know what are you thinking about that, old man G?
Sounds good.
Sean Morton said, old man G, best in the business. Somebody said, how do you know my mom?
Yeah,
Sean
I'm
Martin,
not sending you
I'm
shirts of my mom, Don.
You don't have to. By the way, Sean Morton's mother and wife came to Los Angeles. He lives in Australia. His mom all over me. It's like she's never had sex before. And out of respect for Sean, I turned down the heat of my charmingness. All right, so I say to everybody, by the way, I'll be at the Comedy Store tonight, scheduled in the main room, but I'll try and get on in the original room too. And don't forget Monday night, Ding Dong Show, watch it, or if you're here in town, come to the show. But for Miranda, Hollywood